What's going on, you guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital and welcome to the video. In this video, we had the pleasure of introducing a very new and exciting gold mining company to the channel, and that company is called Theta Gold Mines. Theta Gold Mines is an Australian gold mining company traded on the Australian Stock Exchange in Sydney under ticker symbol TGM, or on the OTCQB under ticker symbol TGMGF. So guys, we're going to talk all about this company just as they're a very unique gold mining company, and I want to bring a few things to your attention. So just to introduce the company to you guys before we dive into the charts, take a look at their OTC listing, which is relatively new, and then dive into the investor presentation and all the significant things that I want to talk about when it comes to Theta Gold. I first wanted to point out that Theta Gold controls a major gold system, not just, a few tenements or a little land package. They control a major gold system in South Africa. So that's the first thing that's very exciting. The second point I want to make is Theta's JORC resource is 6 million ounces. So they already have a 6 million ounce base to work on. That's where the 4 mines, are going to come into the equation and actually start to produce gold. So it's all in the plan here. And I really like the fact that they've got such a significant multi-million ounce reserve in the ground already. The third point I want to make is Theta is currently focused on a 5-year 4-mine strategy to unlock the first 2.75 million ounces of the 6 million ounces in total. So we're going to get into the rest of the details a little bit more in depth, but now I first just want to simply take a look at the charts, the company. So as I said, guys, it's traded on the Australian Stock Exchange in Sydney under ticker symbol TGM, and with $126 million market cap in a 52-week range of 14.5 cents to 32 cents. At the time of shooting this video, currently trading around 29 cents. So Theta Gold has had a nice little run up, with the price of gold. But the really unique thing about Theta Gold is the fact that, they've got multiple mines coming online. So there's some things to look forward to when it comes to shareholders. And they've got such a significant resource, which that's the thing about exploration companies. Some companies haven't even discovered their resource yet, or they're just building upon it. But Theta Gold already has a solid resource base. So we're going to quickly take a look at their OTC listing. Once again, ticker symbol TGMGF on the OTCQB markets. And it's a relatively new listing. So for all my Americans who are looking to, take a look at this company, it is available on the OTC markets. So let's take a look at their website first, thetagoldmines.com. So feel free to check out their website, guys. They do also have a YouTube page with a couple of videos and a fairly active Twitter account with quite a lot of followers, over 4,500 followers there on Twitter. Responsible mining, profitable mining, a sustainable gold miner in the making, over 6 million ounces of resources. So, primarily listing on the Australian Securities Exchange, with a secondary listing on the OTC Markets, an advanced gold developer with over 6 million ounces of very shallow gold mineral resources under control, targeting high margin, open cut mining from 2021. Our goal is to become a responsible, sustainable, and highly profitable gold mining group. These are the kind of companies, that I like to look for, the companies that have millions of ounces in the ground that are just about to start producing. I think that this is just a really exciting time for companies like Theta Gold. So the website does a really great job of summing up, their story, their projects. But what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to dive into the investor presentation. Therefore, we can highlight some of the most significant points when it comes to Theta Gold. So a sustainable gold miner in the making, over 6 million ounce resource. So first, let's talk a little bit about South Africa. For any of you guys who don't know much about the company, it is a very prolific mining jurisdiction. So South Africa, home of mineral wealth, over 2 billion ounces of gold produced from Witwatersrand sand, approximately 40 to 50% of the world's gold production combined. Bushfield Complex is the largest igneous intrusion on Earth, so the world's most significant producer of platinum and palladium. Bushfield Complex hosts approximately 80% of the world's PGM-bearing ore mineral council from South Africa. So Theta controls a very large gold field, so they control the whole gold field, which is pretty interesting. 6 million ounces plus group JORC resources. And you might be wondering, what is JORC? So I wanted to quickly define that for you guys. The JORC code is the Australian code for reporting of exploration results, mineral resources, and ore reserves. It's a professional code of practice that sets the minimum standards for public reporting of mineral exploration results, mineral resources, and ore reserves. Just for you guys, if you didn't know what we're talking about with the JORC code. So 1.3 million ounces open cut reserves, 4.5 million ounces underground reserves, and the initial ore reserves declared for the Theta project starter pits in May of 2019. So Theta controls the Eastern Transvaal goldfields, a very large yet almost unexplored gold province since World War II. 6.7 plus million ounces of gold already produced since the 1870s. The #1 gold discovery in South Africa before the Witwatersrand. TGME, so this is 74% owned by Theta, it's their subsidiary, is the very first gold mining company registered in South Africa in the late 1800s. So over 43 historic mines to be explored using modern day exploration technology. So take a look at the management, very experienced management team with directors and management holding 10% of the company, which is a pretty substantial position, and the top 10 shareholders holding 71.5% of the outstanding shares. So now we're going to talk about Theta's 4-mine strategy. So 4-mine strategy to monetize the initial 2.75 million ounces. Initial 5 years to ramp up 4 mines to start 4 high quality near surface mines. So that's another interesting thing about the company. Theta's mines are going to be near the surface, so they're not going to have to go deep into the ground, having to spend more, aka having higher all-in sustained costs. That's another thing that I really like about the company, is the fact that their all-in sustained costs are going to be relatively low. So stage 1, Theta starter pits feasibility study completed to recover 234,000 ounces of surface ore. Number 2, stage 2 Theta extension pits, reserve definition drilling plan targeted further 500,000 ounces of surface ore. That's 40,000 ounces per annum with mine 1, 80,000 ounces per annum with mine 2. Stage 3 is the Rietfontein shallow underground, 780,000 ounces at 8.5 grams per ton. JORC Resources scoping study completed, and that's 120,000 ounces per annum. And then number 4, when number 4 comes online, stage 4 beta shallow underground, 1.1 million ounces at 6 grams per ton, and that will bring the total production to 160,000 ounces per annum. So here we go a little bit more in depth when it comes to Theta's 4 planned mines to extract and monetize that initial 2.75 million ounces. So I always encourage anyone who's looking at this video to, if you are in fact interested in Theta Gold, go to their website, download their investor presentation, take a look for yourself. Just as I always encourage anyone watching this video to do your own research and due diligence, this is not financial advice. So take a look at the investor presentation. And another point I wanted to make when it comes to these 4 mines, like we said, this is near surface mining. So the first mine, for example, with capex of only $31 million and an all-in sustained cost of $822 per ounce, this mine is going to be a cash cow. So that's pretty awesome. That's definitely one thing I like about the company. It's not deep underground mining. This is near surface mining, which will result in lower costs, better profits, and hopefully, more gains for the shareholders. So now let's talk about the stage 2 open pits. They're basically an extension pits of the stage 1, chance to triple the recovered gold amount and double the length of the mine at similar costs. And then when it comes to stage 3 and 4, so as we can see, they're shallow underground mines nearby to boost annual production to 260,000 ounces in total ongoing. Both stage 3 and 4 underground mines had an early scoping study on them completed in 2017. If using today's gold prices, the 2 would give free cash flow of over $600 million US. And then last but not least, they already have permitted the plant footprint, permitted TSF, power line connected, water connected, all-weather access road and infrastructure, aka no need for excessive capex. Once again, they have to spend less money bringing these mines online. So guys, now we're going to dive into a short introduction video by Theta Gold.
We all know that South Africa is the home of gold. So South Africa has produced more gold than anywhere else in the world. So we feel that's a great place to be and a great place to start. We're on the ASX. We dominate, control our area and our gold field. There's 620 square kilometres of ground across the gold field we manage across the East Transvaal. We've got 43 historical mine sites. We've got a discovery cost of less than $15 US an ounce. We've got a permitted CIL plant and a permitted tailings dam. This gives a pretty good head start. Multiple mines in the making. So really we've changed our whole strategy to open pit mining.
So when it comes to the technicals, we will be interviewing someone from Theta regarding all of the most important points, and they'll be able to explain that to you guys in detail but I simply wanted to go over in this video the opportunity when it comes to Theta and the things that we should really be focusing on when it comes to finding a unique gold company, especially like Theta. So at 50,000 ounces per annum, stage 1 and 2 Theta's open pits. Now 160,000 ounces stages 3 and 4 Rietfontein and Beta undergrounds, and then additional open pits, and then Glen's 1.6 million ounces and the rest of the 6 million ounces of future resource discoveries. So that's the plan for Theta Gold. So finally guys, I just want to sum this up. Why invest in Theta? So their upcoming milestones: completion of tenders for plant construction, final MR83 amendment approval, complete project finance, trial mining, plant construction, and the potential to increase reserves. Now, why invest in Theta Gold? Discovery costs less than 0.7% or $12 per ounce of the current gold price. Production costs, all-in sustained costs, will be less than half of the current gold price, and they already have a multi-million ounce gold field. So guys, to sum this up, Theta Gold controls a major gold system with over 6 million ounces of gold in the ground and a 5-year plan to bring 4 mines online, producing over 160,000 ounces of gold per year. So if you're long on this gold bull market, Theta Gold might be an interesting company for you guys to take a look at. And we're going to leave it at that. Like I said, we will have someone on from Theta Gold in an interview format talking all about the company, explaining all the technicals. So it's a very exciting time. I just wanted to simply introduce this company to you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Always remember though, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and you're making your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.